Stocks versus real estate. Which one is the best for me? This year, if you are really struggling to decide whether you want to invest in the stock market or to invest in real estate, this video is for you. This is Real Estate in Kenya with Ruben Kimani. In this channel, we unlock the doors to successful real estate investing. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned investor, this is the right place for you to learn everything about real estate. And for those who have not subscribed to our channel time and again, please don't forget and click that notification bell so that every time we come live or we produce videos like this one, you want to be the first one to be informed so that you learn everything about real estate and investing. Today we want to help people who are struggling this year to learn or to know whether they want to invest in the stock market or they want to invest in real estate. We'd like to do a comparison between investing in stocks and investing in real estate. Very simple. We'll start with investment potential and investment type. What happens when you buy stocks? You buy a percentage of a company. Of course, you partake into the profits and of course the capital gains that you get. An example is the Safaricom share. If you buy, you'll be getting dividends every year, and if the stock goes up or down, you partake of the losses and also the profits. But when you buy when you buy real estate, you buy a tangible property, a physical property. And when it happens, like I shared in Ngong, in Nakuru, where we have a project, you'll find that over the last 4 years, the prices have gone up by 3 times, right? So you'll find that both of them have appreciation, but I'm also going to show you the difference between the two, even if they have appreciation. So the second comparison is in terms of risk levels. And this is what I'm talking about. If you look at shares and stock market, the risk is very high. And we also said in our previous videos, you need to understand about your risk levels so that you know which investment vehicle is better for you. Is it stock or is it real estate? The risk levels for stocks is very high. You really need to understand the stock market, study those graphs where the market is going, learn about these companies, the fundamentals for these companies, their long-term plans. You really need to invest a lot, and you need to be a high-risk investor. For land, it's way less risky, easy to understand, and it is tangible, and that's why in this sector, it is so easy for most people to understand land as an investment vehicle as compared to stock. And that's why naturally you'll find so many people go in that direction. Yet land also has a high investment potential. Like the one I shared about Ngong and Nakuru, the precision has gone up by 3 to 4 times, sometimes almost 5 times the initial value in the last 4 to 5 years. There are shares which are behaved the same, but the risk levels, the risk is so high, right? The third comparison is based on liquidity. Yeah? If you're this guy who want to always have money in your pocket to do everything, shares become easier for you. Shares are more liquid, they are more easier to sell as compared to real estate. A physical property is a plot of land or a house or a commercial building or mall. You'll take so long to be able to liquidate that particular asset as much as it has a lot of money. So shares becomes way easier despite the risk levels that I've shared. The fourth way to compare between stocks and real estate is on potential returns. Of course, the returns I've shared before, the investment potential, the returns for both are high, but one is more risky than the other. The return for stocks can be very high. The returns for real estate can be very high. The difference is on the risk levels. But if you look at Kenya, to be very specific, real estate for a long time, in the last 20 years, has been going up steadily. Every single year, for land is usually by almost 20 to 25%. For housing is about 10%. So you have to compare. For stocks, because of the risk levels, and the nature of the stock market. They keep going up and down. A good example is at the moment, the last 1 year in 2023 alone, most stock lost more than almost more than half the value. Like Safaricom stock from 45 to 13.8 at the moment. That is like losing like what? Almost 60 to 70% of the value, and some stock have done that. That's the difference between stock market and real estate. But if you look at a plot of land that was bought in 2013, it has actually increased in value. I hope I'm being able to help you. So look at your risk levels, look at exactly what you want to do with your money. There are people who also want to get dividends, and that's another difference. Stocks can give you dividends. Land depends on what you do with this land. Land will give you capital gain, which is very high, but stocks will momentarily, every single year, depending on the stock you buy, will be giving you dividends. So there are so many comparisons. Look at your specific objectives in life, financial objectives, investment objectives for life, also for this year, and decide which one is good for you. If you want to be making some money here and there, as the share goes up and down, you go to the stock market, but you need to understand that game. But if you also want some place where you don't want to do anything, you don't want to understand so many things, of course you need to understand a little here and there. You also want to get capital gain, double, triple your money, real estate is the way to go, especially land. That's where you'll make a lot of money. You don't need to water, you don't need to keep visiting your land now and then you just need to fence and stuff like that. You can do some farming. You go to land and real estate. So I hope I've helped someone. You'll be able to make the right decisions. Of course, you may have questions about this discussion and you have your own ideas. We'd like you to comment down there and tell us what you think and which one you think is better between stocks versus real estate. Everyone has their own reasons. We'll try our best, and I'll try my best to respond back to you with professional advice. And thank you so much for tuning. Until next time, I want you to keep learning, to keep growing, and also to keep investing in real estate. God bless you.